cap off a touchdown offense by getting one on defense. If they keep that effort up, you'll take the other sideline out of this one very quickly.
The extra point splits the uprights, and that'll make the score 14-0. So they throw the pick six. They'll get another shot at it now as this one's in the air. And that'll carry over the back line of the end zone for a touchback. The Steeler offense here about ready for their next drive. You know, Charles, season winding down, time to maybe look ahead to the offseason. What do you see these guys going after either in the draft or free agency?
Well, with the season that they're having, just about every position is up for grabs right now. No one is really safe, but the focal point's always the quarterback position. And he may be auditioning to try and stay with his own current team. I think he's auditioning for the rest of the league to try and find a spot because I think this team is looking for a new quarterback.
Only a gain of a yard, but that's all they needed.
I know what you're thinking out there. I know a lot of people are thinking, take a shot downfield. It's a great spot for it. I'd say maybe later in the game, definitely in the second half. But right now,
nowhere to go here. He lost the football. The fumble on first down. Now here's second down. Operating from the gun. Horn. And pressure coming, and they got him once again. Multiple defenders getting home there for a loss of 11. Need something from deep in the bag of tricks here after first and second down. Went backwards. It's third and very long. Operating from the gun. Horn. Going across the formation, he finds Freiermuth. An incredible play there. They do get big yardage, but they're still stopped a yard or two short, and it's fourth down.
There's another example what defensive coaches constantly preach, not allowing any run after the catch. They give up a few more yards than they wanted to, but they were able to get him down quickly and force a fourth down.
Oh, and I think he went backward. He did. So certainly an interesting call there to go for it, and that will force a turnover on downs.
Blue. Ready?
Throwing to start the drive. Elliott throwing the out route and complete. It's Hopkins.
On the ball.
Will come up second and 7.
A 3-yard pickup brings up second and 7 at the 41-yard line.
Back to throw. Elliott. Oh, and a bad throw there. It's intercepted. And the Steelers are going to take over once again at their own 25-yard line.
They'll take over first and 10 at their own 25-yard line.
Okay,
the
ready?
Pittsburgh offense at the line to start their next drive. They find themselves in a good-sized hole here, and a good-sized hole early on in this game as they come up on first down. And a nice run past the 30-yard line there.
A 7-yard pickup brings up second and 3.
To throw on second down. Horn. Open man, that's the tight end Freiermuth. A big play that time for Pittsburgh. 44 yards.
When they've needed a play this year, he's certainly been the guy to deliver it. As this season has gone on, he's been awfully consistent and sometimes spectacular.
So the big play gets him all the way down to the outskirts of the red zone here for first and 10. Looking to throw. Horn. Oh, and his early struggles continue. Here's another one intercepted. And he takes this one back into the end zone. And the Browns defense has a touchdown. Charles, it is pretty rare that we see a team build this kind of lead in the opening quarter. And, man, they seem to be clicking on all three phases right there. The defense doing its part with a pick six.
And it's absolutely been the definition of a start that you would pick for yourself and for your team, right? And I have a feeling that they just want to stay in this zone. What's truly incredible about this start is they can add on a couple more scores. This one could legitimately be over in the second quarter.
The Steeler offense here about ready for their next drive. Now remember, they were just out here a moment ago through the pick six, so we'll see if they can take better care of the football this go-around.
Yeah, and sometimes, partner, I think it's almost better that you just throw the pick six and you come right back out on the field. You're not over on the sidelines dwelling for it for very long. You're not hearing everyone say, oh, hey, you'll get them next time. Hey, don't worry about it. All that stuff just goes right out the window. You're right back out on the field with a chance to atone.
Now this one to his tight end out on the right side. Call it a gain of a yard, and that's going to bring up second down.
1 yard gain. Brings up second and 9.
From the shotgun, he'll look to throw. Now he drops it incomplete, and their struggles continue here. You look at this Browns defense. This unit coming into this one ranked number 20 against the pass in the NFL.
And I think you're going to see some changes in the offseason, whether it's through the draft, free agency, maybe even both. They definitely need some help in the secondary.
They'll stick with the passing game as he looks to throw. Work in the middle of the field, and he's got a man complete. And they're going to have another first down as he's going to be tackled at the Browns' 31-yard line.
23 yards. First down, Pittsburgh.
And he is going to lose yardage here. He'll lose a yard there, and it's second and 11. Well, this defense for the Browns, they were excellent a week ago in that victory over Indianapolis.
And I don't know what the actual percentages are, and I don't know the analytics when you create 5 turnovers or takeaways in a game. But coaches always say, when you create a number that high, your chances of winning probably up over 98%. I haven't seen that number quantified, but I believe them.
They get 7 out of that, so they're left with a 3rd and 3.
Simple drag route here, lined up out left and tried to work his way back across the field. You probably saw me twitch there, partner, because I think he wanted the ball a little bit sooner. By the time he looked it in, defender was right on him.
Steeler football here to begin quarter number 2, as they've got it with a 3rd down coming up.
On the set.
Coming up here looking for 3 yards to pick up the first. They'll run with Hall. 12 yards that time at a Pittsburgh first. This offense finding its legs now. Here's another 1st and 10. Operating from the gun. Horn. Now the pressure gets there, and he goes down just inside the 20 at the 19. It'll be a loss of 7 on the sack, and it brings up second. These sacks now, they're starting to pile up, Charles, and that front 7 defensively, they've had their way with this offensive line.
And I think at this stage, we have to start.
Under pressure, they got him again. This offense 2 for 2 on 3rd downs on this drive. They're in for a tough test here, though, 3rd and long. This is caught, and into the end zone. Touchdown, Pittsburgh. A great effort there. 30 yards. And the Steelers are able to cut into that deficit. Extra point by Bass, up and good. And they'll cut the lead to 21-7. After the touchdown, Bass to kick it away. Here comes Hall. He's going to bring it out. And he will be brought down here inside the 20. Good coverage as he's dropped at the 17.
They're on 17-yard line.
Let's go.
The Browns drive about to get started. Been a little bit of an interesting start. The first drive for him, Charles, they had the passing touchdown. The second drive, he threw the interception. So we'll see what this 3rd drive of the ball game brings.
Yeah, it's kind of a tiebreaker, isn't it? I mean, that's a tough one for them and for him because, yeah, things went really well in that first one, not so well on the second one. He wants to get back to what he did to get this game going.
Ready.
One play has him up past the 40 already, and another 1st and 10.
Set.
Operating from the gun. Elliott. He's going to go for a big play downfield. Got a man. It's caught inside the 10. And he's going to be out of bounds here all the way down inside the 10. A big play that time for Cleveland. 52 yards. And they've got 3 tight ends here on 1st and goal to add some extra mass. And this is caught. Touchdown, Cleveland. A great play there. His 2nd TD of the game and 18th of the year. And the Browns have moved out in front by 3 touchdowns. Extra point right down the middle. And the lead now to 3 touchdowns at 21. The Browns kicking team out there now as they'll send this one away. And here comes a return from the middle of the end zone. And ultimately cannot get this out to the 25-yard line as he's dropped at the 23. The Pittsburgh offense at the line to start their next drive. A strong showing their last time out. They scored the touchdown, but Charles, they look up and they're still down double digits, so you feel like just to keep pace, this drive probably needs to end in the end zone as well.
Yeah, and I think the best move for them is to not worry about how far they are down on the scoreboard, but to just remember the last drive and how it ended. Go ahead and try and repeat that. Then you can look at the scoreboard and see where this game is.
On first down, Horn. Middle of the field, it's Robinson. 2 yards on the pickup there, and it'll be second down.
Brings up second and 8 at the 42-yard line.
Get it. Ready.
On second down, a run with Hall. And not much there at all. Maybe a yard up to the 43. The Steelers on third down. They've been good, 3 for 4 thus far. This is 3rd and 7. He's got his target. That's complete. And into the end zone. Touchdown, Pittsburgh. A big play there. 57 yards. And the Steelers are able to make some inroads here to that deficit. Extra point by Bass, up and good. And that cuts the lead to 28-14. After the touchdown, Bass to kick it away. Here comes Hall. He's going to bring it out. And the decision to come out of the end zone is going to cost him 5 yards as he's taken down right at the 20.
At their own 20-yard line.
Ready up.
The Cleveland offense ready to go. But right now, we've got a little bit of an offensive masterpiece going on both sides, moving the football, scoring points. It's almost like somebody put the defense on rookie mode in this one. I mean, we haven't even left the first half, Charles, and we're certainly on pace for a shootout.
An excellent start for both offenses. The fans have to be enjoying this to seeing all these points go up on the board. As a former defender, you know I'm not enjoying this at all. But right now, both of these teams just trading haymakers. Let's see if anyone slips up first. Can anyone counter with a nice little jab and get things going in their direction?
Here's a throw right side, taken in by his tight end. And he'll be corralled right around the 34. From the 34 now, here's 1st and 10. Off play action. Elliott rolling to his left. Looking left sideline, it's complete. And he'll be out of bounds just shy of the 40. That one goes for 24 yards. That's the number 2 receiver in the NFL in terms of yardage. And tell you what, a few more plays like that, he won't be number 2 for long.
Well, that's what often happens when you have competitors running around the field. These guys know where they stand in relationship to yardage, totals, numbers, the whole deal. And let's face it, all of them, they all want to be number 1.
And he gets this one inside the 15, just a yard or 2 shy of the 10. Big gains in succession. Last one was over 20. This one over 30.
Ready. Slide 2. Let's go. Go set.
Again, he'll drop to throw. And this is caught. For the moment, it's a touchdown, but multiple flags down, so let's sort this out. So erase the red zone score. They'll have to dial that one up again.
And you know how difficult it is to strike in the red zone because things are a little bit more condensed. You got to go back to their play chart and see if they can dial up another one.
Back to throw again. Quick hitter here. It's complete. Touchdown, Browns. An 11-yard touchdown. As his guys have opened up a very comfortable lead. The call is to go for one and kick the extra point. And he's been a busy man, 5 for 5 now as he knocks another one through to extend the lead.
Browns 35, Steelers 14.
The Browns kicking team out there now as they'll send this one away. And this will be brought out from the middle of the end zone. And he'll be brought down shy of the 20, so the decision to bring it out of the end zone, not a good one.
18-yard line.
The Steeler offense here about ready for their next drive. They're down 3 touchdowns to this point, needing to put something together as they have it 1st and 10. And not a whole lot to speak of there as they'll bring him down shy of the 20. Looking to throw on 2nd down. Horn. And that's going to be incomplete.
That's some good closing speed there defensively because that looked open for a minute. But that's great work with the ball in the air. Never gave up. Converged on his man and broke the play up.
After an incomplete pass on 2nd down, that'll leave him trying to convert on 3rd and 9. Back to throw. Horn. That is caught. And up to the 35 before they're able to knock him down. Now you've got to hustle your guys to the line and get them set.
19
down, Pittsburgh.
7 Pirates. Drop 50. 60 Mavericks. 60 Mavericks. Ready.
On 1st and 10. Horn. A short one there to Freiermuth. That's good. The completion there for 7 yards. And it'll be 2nd down.
Nice rhythm throw there on 1st down. He located his tight end, made it a nice easy pitch and catch.
Hoping he can break a tackle or two. Wasn't able to do that there, but still good yardage.
Ready.
Here's 2nd and 3. They'll give to Hall. And he'll go down right around the 47 this time. Now the Steelers use the first of their 3 timeouts as the clock will stop with 33 seconds to go in the first half.
Panther 11.
Now a play fake here on 1st down. And the Browns pressure gets to him that time, and he's going to go down. Now the Steelers use the 2nd of their 3 timeouts. So that means they're down to 1 remaining here as we head toward halftime.
Cup 19. 79 Broncos. Ready.
To throw on 2nd down. Horn. He's got his tight end Freiermuth right side. Now the Steelers going to use their 3rd and final timeout. And with halftime on the horizon, they'll be out of timeouts from here forward.
Now that's the kind of big play you'd like to see. This first half, it hasn't gone their way, and they could use a shot in the arm, something to perk them up a bit. And they get one here in the passing game.
Here we go. Set. 18 Rattler. 70 Ranger. Go.
They just do get the playoff as he'll look to throw. Oh, the ball comes out on the hit, but they'll say it's incomplete.
It certainly looks like they stopped some fight in them on this series because it seemed like things were headed for the red zone. But this defense gets 2 more stops. They can keep them out of that area.
He'll try again with the arm here on 2nd down. That went down the field for Freiermuth. And that will be incomplete. Trying to dial up the long one way out there, but it'll be 3rd down.
Zone coverage there, and they were playing deep. That makes it obviously a little bit harder to run by guys. And that time, there was not much of a window to get the ball in there, and it winds up incomplete.
This offense was on the move. Now 2 straight incompletions have them looking at 3rd and 10. They'll look to throw again. That one down the field for Freiermuth. And he's going to be intercepted for the 3rd time thus far. Trent McDuffie with a pick. And the Browns are going to have it here as they'll start at their own 24-yard line.
Intercepted. The Browns take over 1st and 10 at their own 24-yard line.
Come on, set.
The Browns drive about to get started. And with 5 seconds to go, this will likely be our final play. A final shot before break. Elliott. The hook up on the right side to Hopkins. And he's taken down right at the 45-yard line. And that'll do it for the end of the 2nd quarter. This is the NFL, and it's on EA Sports. Welcome back. Halftime over. We are ready for quarter number 3. Alongside Charles Davis, I'm Brandon Gordon. The Steelers going to get the football first here, trailing on the scoreboard as we are back underway on EA Sports. The Pittsburgh offense at the line to start their next drive. And you have to think, Charles, down 3 scores already. They need to play an almost perfect second half to have a solid chance.
And that absolutely starts with finding some way to put together a touchdown drive here. They need to be smart, fast, efficient, get the ball to the end zone, and do it again multiple times in order to have a chance to.
Here's a diving catch right side. And they'll get it up just short of the 45 at the 44. He has a first down, and that catch will also put him over 100 yards receiving now on the afternoon.
65 catch. Ready.
Operating from the gun. Horn. And his pass is intercepted for the 4th time today. Picked off by Kirby Joseph. And the Browns are going to take possession as they've got it at the 42-yard line.
The Browns take over 1st and 10 at their own 42-yard
Throwing on first down. Elliott. Oh, and that is incomplete.
They decided the opportunity was there and launched a deep ball, but he was unable to get away from the defender, couldn't create space, couldn't uncover the end of the route, and that one winds up incomplete.
Black Ultra. 52 Blaster. Claude Ray. Black Shot. Ready?
Off the play fake. Elliott under a heavy rush, and down he goes. They'll wind up losing 10 on the sack, and it'll lead to a 3rd and long.
Here we go, set. Blaster, 6. Ready?
Looking to throw. Elliott. Under pressure, and they got to him again. Looks like a 9-yard loss, and it also brings up 4th. Here's Ryan Stonehouse now. And the way this offense has moved the ball, he hasn't been needed till here in the 3rd. That's taken on the 25. A good return there. Call it 13 yards. And the Steelers will go on offense here, 1st and 10. The Steeler offense here about ready for their next drive. I kind of feel like they've reached a do-or-die point in this game, Charles. If they're going to try to pull off an impressive comeback, it has to start right here, right now.
Yeah, now they've got a final chance to get out of this situation, but they also understand they've got to move the ball and move it fast. In addition, they need to save as much time so they can get 2 more possessions.
Now a 2nd and 10. Out of the gun, they'll look to throw. Man open is Robinson. And he's brought down. 19 yards to pick up there. Move the chains.
Well, we talk all the time about playing situational football. Right now, I think the scoreboard is dictating what they need to do. Where they are in this game, they've got to push the ball downfield, take their shots, try and get big chunks of yardage in a short amount of time. That was a nice play there.
On 1st and 10, it's Hall. And he's tackled a yard short of the marker. Good gain of 9 on 1st down. They're going to hurry back to the line now.
Brings up 2nd and 1.
Let's go.
Hall again on 2nd down. And he works it to the 30-yard line here, right at the 30. A gain of 5, good enough for the 1st down.
Brandon, I think you and I were both raised the same way in the game of football. You run to set up the pass, but I think we've discovered in this NFL, a lot of teams pass to set up the run. And that's what they've done throughout this game. They've aired it out, thrown it around the yard. Now they've come back to the running game, and they found a way to be successful with it.
And inside the 20 before he's brought down. So the ball down to the 16 here for 1st and 10.
First down, Pittsburgh.
Back to throw. Horn. They'll set up the screen for Hall. Down inside the 10. And down to the 7-yard line. A good 1st down call as the screen play gets them 9.
And good yardage there on 1st down, because sometimes all you need to do on the screen is get one key block. That might set your man free, and that was pretty good pursuit to the football defensively, or it could have gone for more.
One back in the backfield, he'll get the carry. And he'll be brought down this time at the 5-yard line. And quickly, they get to the line. Running game working, they'll stick with it on 1st down. And he's going to get him about 3 yards closer. He's down to about the 2.
This is a critical sequence here for this offense. Things really haven't gone their way so far. This could be their chance to get back into it, but they've got to find a way to punch this ball.
And this time he is in. A great effort there with his 4th rushing touchdown on the year. And the Steelers get a bit closer. That's a score you felt they had to have here in the 3rd quarter to get back in this game.
And you know that there was an emphasis on their side. Hey, we know this. We know where we are. But sometimes that binds you up so much that you try too hard, you don't get the score. A perfect combination of urgency, yet relaxed enough to get it done.
Extra point by Bass, up and good. And the lead will be cut down to 14.
Steelers 21. Tyler Bass set to kick off.
After the touchdown, Bass to kick it away. And they're going to mark that where it went out of bounds. So really good starting field position up past the 40-yard line. For the Browns, good starting field position as they have it 1st and 10 at the 41-yard line. The give now to Abanikanda. And he'll lose yardage on the play back at the 37-yard line. It's a loss of 4 there, bringing up 2nd down. Operating from the gun, Elliott. And he will find his man on the outside. And he'll go out of bounds. It appears right at the 45. They are in need of 6 yards here if they hope to move the chains.
Ready.
To throw on 3rd down, Elliott. Oh, he tries to force it in, and it's intercepted. And he returns it into enemy territory down to the 45-yard line.
They'll take over 1st and 10 at the 45-yard line.
Straight ahead is Hall. And he's going to get stopped up quickly. Give him a yard down to the 43. And now they're in the hurry-up. Looking to throw on 2nd down. Horn. Throw to the right here to Gordon. And he's dropped right at the 40. Gain of 3. This offense in desperate need of a conversion as they come up on third down. Operating from the gun. Horn. And oh my goodness, here's a 5th interception. Down the sideline he goes. And he takes this one back into the end zone. And the Browns defense has a touchdown. Now they'll line up to kick the extra point. And the lead now to 3 touchdowns at 21 points.
The score, Browns 42, Steelers 21.
So they'll get another shot on offense following that pick 6. And now the kick is away.
The Steelers take over first and 10 at their own 25-yard line.
The Pittsburgh offense at the line to start their next drive.
It's a game that they would rather probably forget about, at least to this point, Charles. And one reason is turnovers. A turnover on the last drive. They had the issue in the first half as well. And that's really, unfortunately for them, helped to put this game out of reach.
And you know they won't want to admit it to themselves, but we know that winning the game is pretty much out of the picture now. So their bottom line is, how do they play a clean game the rest of this one, right? Take care of the football, no more turnovers, and see how that works.
On third down, Horn.
Pass taken in by his big tight end.
And he'll go out near midfield at the 49. So both teams trade touchdowns, and the third as we're through 3 quarters of play. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports.
Here we go, set. Cowboy 80. Ready.
Out of the gun, they run it with Hall. And he's going to take this across the 50 into Browns territory. And they're going to hurry back to the line now.
A gain of 5 brings up 2nd and 5.
To throw on 2nd down. Horn. That's complete. It's Gordon. That'll put him at 95 receiving yards now as he's got a first down. They like going to him in the slot. He catches another one.
I think this comes under the heading of, until they stop him, why not go back to it? He has something going really well. Great working relationship with the guy throwing the ball, and they keep making the connection.
And give him 6 yards here as he stopped near the 35 at the 34.
And from the 34, here's 2nd and 4.
Looking to throw. Horn. And his throw is incomplete.
Another throw there off the mark, and obviously he's battled all of the interceptions. Things just haven't been true to form for him. I don't know. What do you think's going on out there, CD?
That's a great question, and my suspicion is he's been coached really well to not show that he's having a problem. You know, they always tell you no matter what, you keep throwing the football with confidence. Well, we're not seeing a confident thrower right now. He's off balance.
And he's brought down. Can't do anything with a football. It's a sack and a turnover on downs. The Steelers try it, but they come up empty on 4th down. And this Browns defense stands tall.
Let's go now.
The Cleveland offense ready to go. Been a very strong performance for them, really, on both sides of the football. The turnover on downs, the most recent example, and now, obviously, they're in a great spot here.
Yeah, if you're over on the bench right now, you're shaking hands with your teammate, you're hugging him, give him a little dap. Been a big, big performance for them. Now you just don't get careless. Take care of the ball on the way out.
And that's going to be incomplete. Good effort there, trying to take a shot, but it's 3rd down.
I think it's fairly safe to call this game over, but they're still trying to bomb it downfield and add to their lead. Almost makes you start to feel for the defense and root for them a little bit, too.
Going deep for Hopkins. And this is caught inside the 5. Touchdown! A great play there. 50 yards. And the Browns are closing in on a 9th victory on the year as they extend their lead. Out comes the kicking team here for the extra point. And that'll increase their lead to 28.
Makes the score Browns 49, Steelers 21.
Set now to kick this one away, and off it goes. And this is going to be returned from the middle of the end zone. And he'll be brought down shy of the 20, so the decision to bring it out of the end zone, not a good one. The Steeler offense here about ready for their next drive. It's now appearing that this losing streak is going to continue. You know, the coach. And now here's another interception. Racing to the end zone. Boy, so another interception, CD, and it feels like he's starting to unravel a little bit.
And as you would expect, still a work in progress here in his second season. He has to start ironing out some of these mistakes, though, because now his head coach, his offensive coaches, they have to evaluate whether you keep playing him and let him work through it, or you start thinking about going to his backup.
2nd and goal from the 6 this time.
Brings up 2nd and goal.
Abanikanda once again. And he gets halfway there from the 6 to the 3 on a gain of 3.
His path became similar to almost running a stretch play, didn't it? Trying to find a crease, anywhere to put his foot in the ground and cut back. It just never materialized.
And he's in. Touchdown, Browns. Israel Abanikanda. A 3-yard touchdown run. And the Browns start to open this lead even wider here in the 4th. Point after, right down the middle. And this one was over a while ago as they just add on to that big lead. The Browns kicking team out there now as they'll send this one away. And here comes a return from the middle of the end zone. And he'll be brought down shy of the 20, so the decision to bring it out of the end zone, not a good one.
At their own 18-yard line.
The Pittsburgh offense at the line to start their next drive.
Where we stand right now in the 4th quarter, this one pretty much out of reach. And, Charles, I know they're going to be disappointed about several things with this ball game, but the self-inflicted wounds, they've had several turnovers. You would have to think that's going to be something they're going to discuss heavily in the film session in the coming days.
You're absolutely right about that, partner, because they're going to have to sit in that film room and watch every error that they made and figure out how to not do it in the future. And mentally,
and my goodness, another interception. And they'll be at the 18-yard line. Great field position here in the red zone.
Let's face it, Brandon, they're down here in the second half. You want to try and make something happen, and if you're the guy with the ball in your hands, you're going to try even harder, because I think all he was trying to do was to get outside the pocket and see if he can find a big play downfield.
And he'll get this down only to the 18. Just a yard on the first down carry, so it's 2nd and 9.
Brings up 2nd and 9.
Ready?
On the handoff, Abanikanda.
And he is into the end zone. Touchdown, Cleveland. Israel Abanikanda with now 2 fourth-quarter touchdowns. And the Browns continue to run up the score. They lead it big here in the 4th. Extra point splits the uprights. And this one was over a while ago as they just add on to that big lead.
Now this will be returned from deep in the end zone. And the decision to bring it out, not a good one, as he's tackled at the 15.
In this position, trying to get back into the game, teams are looking for a spark from their special teams. That's not what they got, though. They got a setback, and they have a long field to cover if they want to try and put points on the board.
Trying to shake off the interception, he'll look to throw. Over the middle, complete. That's Robinson. And he'll get this one way up just shy of the 45-yard line.
A gain of 29 yards.
On first down, Horn. Oh, he dropped it. And that's pretty indicative of the way this one's gone.
Oh, nice defensive effort there, providing the hit as the ball got to the receiver, separates him from the catch, and normally he's a sure-handed target.
Here's 2nd and 10.
Back to throw. Horn. Now the ball comes loose. And they're going to have another first down as he's going to be tackled at the Browns' 44-yard line. And now it looks like they're going to be in the hurry-up. On 1st and 10, Horn. That's to the sideline and incomplete.
That incompletion is not a surprise with the way that this one has gone, and the frustration of body language is evident everywhere. This team, they've really been put through the ringer in this one.
Ready up.
2nd and 10.
Let's go.
Up the middle they go. Garner. He's going to go out of bounds, but he takes this one down just shy of the 20. 23 yards on the pickup there and a first.
On the ball, on the ball.
Off play action. Horn. And now here is another interception.
And the Browns are going to take over at their own 11-yard line.
Yet another mistake after the interception there. It got you look up at the scoreboard, and they just got to be thinking this one cannot get over fast enough.
It certainly can't. And also what happens when you get this big of a deficit, you're supposed to make all the right throws, right? You're supposed to try and obviously get the ball to your own guys. But being down this big, you also take even more chances. And in this situation, that hasn't paid off for them at all.
On the other sideline, jubilation and laughter.
Down. Trouble, 38. Set.
And they'll indeed take a knee. Now the Steelers use the first of their 3 timeouts. It's just their first. They've got 2 more to use here in the final stages.
Here we go.
2nd and 11 now.
Clock, 10. Set.
That one looks like he'll throw here. Oh, Elliott going to be hit. He coughs it up. Loose football.
Oh, and one of the linebackers has got it.
And his guys will take over at the 25-yard line. A defensive-minded coach loves to bring the heat, brought the heat there, and it worked out.
And nowadays, all those defensive-minded coaches, for them, it's all about getting the football. I went into one facility, and as soon as you walked into the defensive room, there was a football, like on a spring, and each guy that walks in that plays has to act like he's knocking the ball free. They want those instincts created. They want them to think about that all the time, and that's what they try to preach.
And he'll go down here at the 12-yard line.
It's 2nd and 8 at the 12.
Looking to throw on 2nd down. Horn. And my goodness, another interception.
Trent McDuffie with a pick.
Takes this one back into the end zone, and the Browns defense has a touchdown. No going for 2. They'll kick the point after. Now this one was over a while ago as they just add on to their big lead. So they throw the pick 6. They'll get another shot at it now as this one's in the air.
This will be brought out from the middle of the end zone. And he's able to get this across the 20, but not by much, as he's marked down officially at the 21.
The Steeler offense here about ready for their next drive.
Well, we said it at halftime that they would need a nearly perfect second half.
And now here is another interception. And his guys will take over at the 25-yard line. Well, partner, I got to tell you, I'm trying to think of something positive to say for this offense, but I'd have to be a spin doctor for that one. This has been a tough performance to watch.
And I think it's hard at this point to actually identify what's really gone wrong. I guess the catch-all is everything. Doesn't sound like real sharp analysis, but I don't have much else for you.
And the scoreboard just lopsided, and it's been ugly from the get-go.
6, 7. Green Jack.
Off the play fake. Elliott. And they are going to score again. Yet another touchdown as they just add to their totals. An extra point attempt to come here. And this one was over a while ago as they just add on to their big lead.
Makes the score from 77. Steelers 21.
The kickoff unit is out on the field, and they will send this one away. And this is going to be returned from the middle of the end zone. And in hindsight, probably should have taken a knee as he only gets this out to the 16-yard line. The Pittsburgh offense at the line to start their next drive.
Well, this game, it has had no shortage of offense. They've been able to put up a decent amount of points on this side, Charles. They just have not been able to keep pace with the other offense they're going against here.
Yeah, that's a good way of pointing things out because now it's not a total loss because, as you said, they've scored some points, so there's some plays they can build on, moments where the game plan actually worked. But overall, though, they were just out-personnel. They were going up against a team that's playing at an elite level.
Play clock down to 0, and this is not the way to start a drive.
Let's go now. Let's go.
They go play action here on first down. And I think that one might have been intercepted, but he will be ruled out of bounds. So this will go only as incomplete.
That's coverage you'd expect to see in a tie game late. Not in a lopsided game like this. They are not letting up.
60 Bobcats. Mustang 19. Dragon 60.
And 2nd and 10, he'll look to throw again. Throw left side complete. That's Hall. The Steelers signal for the second of their timeouts. That'll leave them with just one remaining in this fourth quarter of play.
And we see another pitch and catch there to the running back. This position just continues to evolve. They become just as critical to the passing attack as a lot of receivers, tight ends, because their ability to make people miss in the open field can really generate big plays for an offense.
Now a desperation throw deep downfield. And this will be incomplete. Boy, can you believe this? That one probably should have been picked too. Instead, it's 4th down.
Well, these guys are not going to go out with their tails between their legs. They're going to keep taking their shots until the clock's at 000. But that one, like a lot of others, winds up incomplete.
Panther 11. Panther 11. Go.
One final shot. They'll look to throw. And that will be incomplete as time has run out on this football game.